Do you remember how, when you were still a child, a year felt very long as you waited to reach Christmas or New Year's so that at home you could eat meat, French fries, or so that your parents could buy you shoes and clothes to wear during the holidays? Now compare that to how things are today. Today you are growing older, and you notice that a year passes in the blink of an eye, almost like a flash. What causes this? Why does a year nowadays feel so fast, as if the days that make it up have been reduced, yet the clock's hands still move at the same pace? So, in truth, why does a year seem to move faster as we grow older? On this YouTube channel, we either ask ourselves questions or you ask us questions, and together we search for answers. That is why you should continue following this discussion until the end, so that you clearly understand why a year feels faster as we grow older. My name is Leonce Quizera. In researching this question, we found several explanations that scientists give, and these are what we will use to explain it to you. In reality, scientists say that the reasons why a year seems to treat us more briefly as we age are many. The novelty factor, first-time experiences, the oddball effect and processing speed, life's milestones and the reminiscence bump, and others. In this discussion, we chose to focus on just one of these points, because it is the most understandable and closely connected to our daily lives, making it easier for anyone to grasp. For now, I could explain how the brain uses electrical signals and chemical networks in communication between brain cells, and then explain how the neurons of an older person work more slowly compared to those of a child, and what causes that, but that would require another discussion. So let us leave that aside and return to our main topic by using what scientists call the proportional theory. According to this theory, scientists show that when one related quantity increases, the other related quantity also increases. When one decreases, the other also decreases in a way that is mathematically proportional. For example, if an employee is taxed 5% of their monthly salary, when their salary increases, the amount of tax they pay also increases. Likewise, when their salary decreases, the tax they pay also decreases. In this theory, scientists also explain that our brain does not measure the length of time based on the movement of a clock's hands, days, or months. Instead, our brain measures time based on what we are personally experiencing. To help you understand this clearly, when you are with someone you love and you get along well, the hours feel short. If someone promises to buy you a car at the end of the year, that year will feel very long, almost as if it has tripled. A person in prison cannot feel that their year is the same as that of young people outside who are enjoying life, as you might say. If you were to choke someone for 1 minute, that person might feel that the minute lasts as long as an entire hour. That is how our brain measures time. A 5-year-old child feels that a year passes very slowly while waiting for their next birthday. But a 10-year-old has already begun to feel that time moves faster. They lie down to sleep and feel as though they have just closed their eyes when they are suddenly woken up in the morning to go to school, as if the night lasted only 1 hour. The same happens during holidays. In the morning, they feel as though their parents have just told them to go on holiday, and suddenly they are told it is time to return to school. Truly, they cannot understand how the holiday ended so quickly. What happens to children happens even more intensely to their parents, who are older than them. Their time feels much shorter compared to that of their children. They pay rent for the house and feel as though the landlord knocks on their door again the very next morning, wondering how the month has already ended. Yet indeed, the month has passed. The children start their holidays today, and tomorrow morning you hear them already telling you what they need to return to school. A person who is busy and has many goals to achieve feels that the year is very short, while an unemployed person feels that the year is very long. For a 5-year-old child, 1 year represents 20% of their entire life. But at the age of 50, one single year represents only 2% of their entire life. That is a law of life, and there is nothing you can change about it. In conclusion, science shows that it is indeed true. As we grow older, our time feels shorter, and we say that the year is fast, even though it still contains the same number of days as every other year. Another question we can ask is whether it is possible to make our year feel slower, the way we would like it to. Science also shows that this is possible. It says yes. My name is Leonce Quizera. Every intelligent person strives to increase the amount of knowledge they have, and that is why you should click subscribe if you haven't already. May God bless us.